The winter storms from last week are now in the record books, and now we have some new weather patterns to look at for this week. Let's find out what's in store for Japan in this edition of SoraCast for January 15th, 2026. Hokuriku, Tohoku, and Hokkaido are busy digging themselves out of last week's snowstorm, and much of the Pacific coast, they were pretty oblivious to the chaos. However, some new weather systems are heading out our way. But to be honest, this coming week we'll see a very welcome period of calm. A small low will be coming off the Asian mainland and across the Sea of Japan, bringing some rain and wet snow to much of Honshu and Kyushu this evening on Thursday the 15th. But after that, high pressure from Siberia will dominate Japan's weather, and lows will be getting pushed out into the Pacific Ocean. Some bands of precipitation will hang around the Sea of Japan coast and parts of Hokkaido through the weekend, but overall, much of the country will see fair to partly cloudy skies. Some areas may see full cloud cover, but very little precipitation of any sort, at least through Monday the 19th. Actually, the Pacific Coast area from Fukushima on down to Fukuoka, as well as some parts of western Honshu and Shikoku, will see really dry air. So much so that the JMA has issued dry air advisories for these areas. Humidities through the weekend will be as low as 35% or even lower during daytime hours. And although there will be a little bit of relief at night, this dry air pattern will continue through into next week. Take a look at what we see for the 16th, the 17th, and the 18th going in. Just dry air throughout most of western Japan. Temperatures through the rest of the week, however, will be pretty seasonal north of a line from Ketsunuma to Tsuruoka, with Hokkaido staying below zero throughout the period. South of that line, however, we will see daytime highs be a little bit warmer than normal for this time of year. Kanazawa, for instance, will see highs of 11 degrees on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Tokyo and Yokohama will get up to 14. Hamamatsu up over there in Shizuoka will get up to 15. And Kyoto and Osaka will see temperatures of 14 degrees. Hiroshima and Fukuoka as well will get up to 14, while Kagoshima will even see 17 degrees on Saturday and 18 degrees on Sunday. Naha, meanwhile, down in Okinawa, will top out at between 21 to 22. On Sunday, however, we will get a little bit of a cooling period up to the north and east part of the country. Cooler highs will be seen in much of the country as high pressure pushes down some northern Siberian air. Kyushu and much of far western Honshu will still be hitting springtime weather, but Osaka and Kyoto will only hit up to 9. Nagoya tops out at 10, as does Tokyo. Well, let's check out the 1500-meter temperature chart. And the surprising thing here is that line of 0C, that blue line, where it indicates that freezing air lies at about 1500 meters above the surface, almost neatly bisects the country for the remainder of this week and on into the weekend. Looking out longer range, though, models do indicate that we will have a hard return to winter from around the 20th to 21st, and with that, there could be some potential strong storms, which could again hit parts of Japan with snow and heavy wind. The 1500-meter models do also indicate that cold air will cover the region again from next week. However, I am not ready to commit to that data right now, as it is kind of far out, but some domestic media are already hopping on the once-in-a-decade bandwagon for the second or third time this snow season. For SoraCast, we'll take a look at it again around the weekend, and we'll try to bring you a more balanced, real view of snowfall potential and effects on the weather. Well, it's kind of a dull update to the weather today, but after the past couple of weeks, it's nice to have some stable skies for a bit, isn't it? And as always, if you like weather and science related content coming out of Japan, you know what to do. Just go on and stoink that like and subscribe button, and it would just really do us good, gives us something to work for. And we will be seeing you on the next edition of SoraCast.